And it's live.
Let's go.
Gonna get rid of the screen capture and I'm gonna start the game capture instead. There we go. It's on top of everything, Jesus. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're live, we're good.
Let's go. I'm a little anxious.
You better be. So yeah, the idea of the stream is Turtle here is um not the best Guilty Gear player, but we're gonna try to get her we're gonna try to get her up there.
We're gonna try. Any try is better than no trying, right?
True, true, true. This is what Johnny thinks too. Alright, making a player match. Alright, creating my own room. Room capacity of 2. And you know the search ID, so just get ready, Turtle. I made the room.
Yep.
So I've played a little Mei before. I'm pretty decent as Mei. I don't know all her options, but you know, I'm just giving her what's needed. So I don't have to be like God.
I'm just gonna try to be better.
Yes, this is all that's needed. Am I actually hold up, I'm gonna have to remake the room. Whoops.
Why?
Because I wanna make it a practice room.
Ah, gotcha. I have no idea what that means, but
It's a training room.
okay.
Same code.
Yes, sir.
Whenever you're ready. Slayer Guilty Gear will train you.
Slayer Guilty Gear train me.
Yes.
Let's go.
I'm not too familiar with the new patch notes that Mei has. I just know she's a lot more of a mix-up character now.
That's interesting.
It's evil. The dolphin allows for goofy, goofy stuff.
I like the dolphin.
No.
It might
Yeah,
be
you're already starting off as a very good Mei player if you like the dolphin.
Tatsugeki, my best two friend.
Oh lord, here she comes.
I don't have any shoes on.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, look at my tootsies.
I'm not interested. I'm just here to make Mei good. Alright. A lot of these things I might have already taught you, but I'm pretty sure you forgot already.
Yeah. Probably. I'm too forgetful.
On round start, pretty much any time you want a 2S, yeah. Your 2S is just really good and leads to just, you know, I get the talking stick. If someone hits like if say if we start here and you press heavy slash per se and I will press close 2S, I just get a punish. Or whatever you press, it's just really fast. So next up, if you want, if someone has faster starts than you can also 5H. 5H is pretty good at punishing. In fact, I think it beats, yeah.
5H is...
It's just standing heavy. Yeah, see? That move is pretty good. Like, if you want a 2S round start, I can whack it and get a very good counter hit. and I get pressure off of that. So you have 5H and 2S. You can also technically you can do 5K, but I don't really suggest it. And also I guess you can do 2D if you really want to be crazy. So you could just hit that round start. Alright, next up. We'll just go over all your moves, which ones are good, which ones are bad. We'll start with all the punch variants, everything that has to do with punch. So, 5P, this is standing P. This is a very good mashing tool if someone's up there. Like, if I'm up here, you can kind of just catch me with that if you want to mash. Or if you want to get out of, like, block, I guess you can press this. But it does get beat by something else. Your 2P is extremely fast. 2P is crouching, punch. It's very good. Like, if, say, I'm going to start pressuring you. You don't do anything except for blocking. And as soon as I start doing my dolphin, I want you to press 2P. See?
Yeah.
You can do it even faster, too. It just beats me. And you can do 5P, too. Yeah. So you can do... Oh, hold up. You can do 5... Oh. You can do 5P here, too. At least I think you can. There we go. And then, of course, the big one, 6P. 6P is your anti-air. It also beats a lot of specials. Like, if, say, I do this, 6P knocks my ass to the ground. If I jump and I press a button... Sometimes, like, that button is disjointed, but if, say, I use, like, a normal button that people would use, like, other characters would use... See, you just beat me. Pretty much any option I do, except Mei does have, like, the funny disjoint in the air, where this sometimes will beat. But 5P can also be used as an anti-air. It works a lot cooler for combos, because if you do 5P, you can lead to that. But 6P is like a guaranteed anti-air, but it's a little, like, not slower, but if you do it, you can't really lead to combos as well. But if you press 5P, you can go into 6H. You can do it like that, so if you press 5P... Yeah, see, exactly that. You didn't get it, but... It comes with time. Finally, I think the only other punch move there is, for Mei at least, this. It's good for, you know, just normal Kazemi. If I put you on the ground, I can just do this, and then you have to respect it. You can't really, I mean, you can DP it, but then I also have pressure on you. So you have to kind of respect my game as soon as I press that button. So the punch variant just does it a lot closer. See? So as soon as you're down, like, you don't want to spam this, but if you knock someone down, you want to do it. Kind of like this. Because then you have to respect it, or you can DP and then I'll kill you. Next up, that's all the punches we have, so you can try all of them. The back swoosh, yep. That's, well, we'll go ahead and get into that right now. So, now's the kick, and everything kick does. So kick, first off, of course, it does the variant that goes longer. It's just a simple back swoosh, and it just goes further. If you're close up to someone, you can do the close-up version. But if you're far away from someone, and you still want pressure, you want to do that. Yeah. Kick also has 5K. 5K is pretty good. 5K doesn't lead to, like, a lot of different tools, but if you're close, 5K can go into 2D, which is a guaranteed knockdown. So do 5K 2D, it just knocks me down. It's good. No, 5K 2D, so 2 dust. There you go, see? I'm knocked down for a good while, and if you do that, you can also set up the dolphin thing. You can set up this. Next up, that's your 5K. Your 5K can also lead into your 3K. Honestly, it does that further. So if, say, like, stay there. If I catch that from here, like if I catch this, I can go into that. Where other times, if I'm this far, I can't really 2D after that. So if you still want to get something off, you can get this. Or if you're a gamer, gosh, or if you're a gamer, you can do that. It's about the same thing as 3K. 3K, honestly, don't use it too much. It's very risk reward, but you don't get a lot of reward. You don't get a lot of bang for your buck. That being said, you also have 2K. 2K is the opposite. 2K is a pretty good just like move to use while here you have the talking stick. So you can do, yeah, you can do 2K into 2D, and then you can just set up like any dolphin garbage you want. It's just good. 2K is pretty much the same as this, as 5K. It works pretty much the same, but 2K you need to be closer at the start. But it's a lot more nice, because you know if you landed the 2K, you can immediately land the 2D. You really don't want to do 3K. You want to do 2K and 2D.
Wait.
Not that at all, no. Because I do the sweep, the dust move.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to use this move. This move kind of stinks. It's good for approaching, and that's about it. Because otherwise, this means I get knocked down, so I can just do kind of anything off of it.
Yeah.
See, I just get pressure for it. So if you do 2K, you just get limitless like garbage. Like right after your 2D, you can just immediately go into Dolphin. But we're just learning the basic moves. I'll get into that set play later. So that's your kick moves, I think. There's also 6K. 6K is pretty good. Overhead, it's a little slow, but not really. Because while you're mixing someone up, they don't really see it coming. Don't spam it too much. Normally, when you want to use it, I just block real quick. Normally, while you'd want to use this is like if, say, someone's blocking your pressure and you want to mix them up, you do that.
Yeah.
And 6K actually leads to 2K. It leads perfectly into 2K combos, which means you can go into Dust, which means, you know, you're not grounded, I can do whatever I want. And finally, one of the harder inputs she has, but definitely worth it, while you're near wall, overhead kiss, 6, 2, 3 kick. It's just good for pressure. So I just want you to just lab that out real quick. It's right, down, right, down.
Hold on. Right down.
Right, down, right, down. Like this. You hold right, then you hold down, and then you hold both of them at the same time. You just make a Z. Think of it like that. You can be very lenient. It's very lenient. Yeah, again. Like this. Right, down, right, down. You draw a Z, basically. Yeah, I'm looking at your inputs. It's exaggerating a little. Like you're going backwards and stuff when you really just want to go like down. Z inputs are kind of difficult. We can get into them later because Z inputs, like, everyone screws them up at first. Pretty much anyone you can talk to has had trouble with them beforehand, like me. So we'll get back into that. You definitely do need to learn this, but you'll learn it in the future. It's good. For now, you can just grab normally. It's not a command grab, and it doesn't lead to as many combos, but it's still good to have. Next up, we're going to the slash. So everything about slash is kind of good with Mei. Obviously, you have the 2S. 2S is just goated. You know what 2S does. Yeah. And then your far slash is pretty good too. Admittedly, don't spam it too much. You'd probably, like, if you're further, you normally want to press 2S more, if you ask me. Because 2S just catches a lot for a lot less, like a lot less stuff you can get hit by. And then obviously, your far close slash is when you're close, but you're just pressing 5 slash like you normally do. That just leads into pretty much every combo you have. It's pretty good. So if you get close, yeah, you normally want to do that. And the cool thing about close slash is that if, say, you press 2D and knock me down.
Okay.
Now, no, that works, that works. You can run up to me and then close slash right after you knock me down. No, that one. Yep. Yeah, see, I can kind of not really press buttons. Try it again, I'll try to press the button. And try to run, try to dash into me.
Oh, that was a
That's not what you want to do.
Oh.
So this is a meaty, that's what it's called. So when you get it right, you'll see that I just can't really press a button against it.
I'm just going too fast, I think.
Yeah, you gotta wait a little. See? I was mashing my heart out. You can see it to the left. But because of how your character works, you have to respect me. Which means you get more pressure. Obviously, you can also, like, after this, of course, do this. But then you can also follow that with a close slash with even more extended pressure. Your character kind of just builds up meter, like wrist meter. And so the second the other guy, like, gives in or presses a button, you get reward for it. And of course, I think you also, you know this one. It's the dolphin, your beloved.
My beloved.
That's your final slash move that you really have to know. Obviously, I think you know about escape with the punch. With punch, you can just stop it immediately. See?
Yeah.
And you can also go for kick, which is a little more safe, but a little less. But you evade more stuff. So with punch, you can just stopping it with punch. You can just kind of go into a grab,
Yeah.
or you can go into like kind of anything. So if say I go here, just let me show. Oh, you can just kind of bleed into anything really on the ground. So you can even do like if you just don't press anything. You can just kind of do anything. And then off jumping, obviously, you just get overheads. Or you can land and then press buttons. So just test it out. There's a lot of mix you can do, and it's kind of up to you. But you really want to test, like, escaping the dolphin. Because if, say, like, I see your dolphin coming, I'm going to press 6P. You jump it, and now I can't. Yeah. So you just perfectly evaded it. Now try to do something after that. Yeah, good stuff. See? You evaded my 6P, my anti-air. And then you get a button off. Or you can also just stand here and there we go.
But to do that, you want to cancel it with the kick, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The problem is that when I cancel it with kick, she jumps, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. But when you cancel it with a punch, you stop still. Like if you stop it with the punch, you stand still.
Okay, so... Oh.
See?
And that's when you want to follow up with kicks, so in that case.
Yep. Or if you really want to go crazy, you can do this. That screws with people a lot.
Yeah, I figured because you don't really expect it to go down, I guess.
Yep. And then there's obviously your alt. You don't use it a lot as Mei, but you can definitely have combos that go into it, like so.
Yeah.
Hold up. You might want to lab these out in the future, but this does a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
And also, I'm thinking of something else I can show you. Obviously, after your dolphin follow-ups, like, I'll show you that after I show you every move, actually. Finally, heavy slash. Kind of a lot of stuff that Mei likes to use. if ever you want to catch your opponent off guard, like they're throwing out, like they're ranging you pretty well. They're pressing like crazy buttons. Like I'm just pressing far slash, but just imagine like you're being press other buttons that just kind of range you, like Bridget yo-yos.
Yeah.
You want to press 5H, because 5H will get an immediate counter off of it. So if say I'll press far slash, you just press 5H, you'll see what I mean. Here you're pressing 6H, that's not going to work, but 5H normally does. See, I just kind of get murdered for that. I get hit for that, because you move forward while doing that, so you can catch me off guard, and if you get a counter, that hurts. But just alone, it hurts a lot already. You can also obviously use it, like, you normally want to use that move as well during, like, combos. Or during pressure, like if say you're blocking, you can either do close slash into 2S like I normally do, 2H like I normally do, or you can do close slash into 5H like I normally do. Both of them lead into the dolphin. So they're very good tools to have during like blocking as well. That leads me to 2H. 2H you'll pretty much only use if you're during a combo. If you hit a close slash, really. Or I guess like if you're here, you can hit close slash and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Next up, obviously heavy dolphin. I'll give you the distinction right here, right now. What makes heavy dolphin and slash dolphin different?
Yeah.
Slash dolphin is a lot faster. And how it works is if you press it and your opponent blocks, you pretty much handed them their turn, right? Because if you block, we'll both match 5p. So block, and then we'll both match 5p. Oh, block and we'll both match, yeah. It's pretty much your turn. Because it's kind of awkward, but it's pretty much their turn. That's how it's made to work. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Why? Thank you. Is it better than I thought it was? Okay, from what I'm seeing right now, it might be different. I might be stupid. But when you do close slash dolphin, apparently it's not their turn, but it's time to trade pretty much. So you're not the one who's in control, but if you really want to be careful, you can just kind of go for 5p if you think they're gonna press a button, or any of your mash. So 2p is also very good, or 6p to just straight punch them in the face. Now heavy dolphin is obviously very different. It's slower, and the intention is yes, you're supposed to hit me while I'm on the dolphin. If you, the opponent, fail to do that, and you block it, I'm plus.
Yeah.
So pretty much what you want to do is shuffle between slash dolphin. If your opponent starts calling that out, like they start blocking a lot, you go for this. If they start calling that out and hit you, you go back to slash. Or you can just jump or do crazy shit. You just kind of bait your opponent out and go for different dolphins every time because they have very different properties. Very risk reward. Sorry, heavy slash is very risk reward. Good to have.
Yeah.
Good to use. And finally, obviously, your ult. It's an immediate invincibility. It's a DP. It's good to have.
And I do it by...
It's 6-3-2-1-4. So you just do a half circle. Half circle, and then you shove it towards your, like, right. So you'd start from the right, go way back down to 4, or left, and then go back to the right. You just draw a half circle.
Am I thinking on the wrong side right now?
I'm gonna look over. Yes, you're starting to the wrong side. It worked. Oh no, you weren't, sorry, because you were on the right side. Yeah. This time start again. Yep, there you go. There you go.
I was a little bit on the wrong side there.
Next to your aerials, so ARP is just good, like, if you're, like, doing something like, just block these, okay? So ARP is good just to mash when you're, like, already in the air, and you want to catch the opponent off guard with, like, a really fast overhead. That's about the only, like, use you'd actually get from it.
Yeah.
Air K, though, this is just good for combos that lead up to, Air D. Air Dust. Which, by the way, Air Dust, they buff the damage on it, so you can use it a little more. Momentum. Use it real quick. It's good. And then there's Air Slash. IMO, don't use this one too much. It's decent, but Air Heavy Slash is a lot better. Because this is kind of just like the move you use while you're in the air, and if you don't think the opponent's actually going to press an anti-air. It's a really funny move. It also does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
It's a little slower, so if you're scared that your opponent's also in the air and they might press a button, you could press like ARP instead, or something like that. And yeah, that's about all the basic moves and the specials that you have. Next we'll go into...
Some simple combos.
Yeah, we can go into simple set play first. Set play is a lot better than combos to learn.
Gotcha.
So as May, obviously, if I'm gonna show you like what you can do to get the talking stick. So of course you have like your P moves to get into the having the talking stick,
Yeah.
and then if you get like anything off, then you can advance into your phase. In your phase, just try blocking all this. There are not gonna be a lot of lows. But the idea is in your phase, you just do close slash and then 6H, or close slash and 5H into Dolphin, either one of your choice. That's how you just start it off. That's how I normally start it off. Now you can cancel the Dolphin. You can hit the Dolphin and then go into something else, which normally you just shuffle right back into the same thing. You can go into slash Dolphin to just catch your opponent by surprise. You just kind of get them a lot. You just do your mix-up, but it starts off with close slash, and then you shuffle with Dolphin. And then you want to mix in lows like 2K, 2D, or you want to mix in highs, like any of your air kicks, while you're in the air. So you just try that. Just, like, pretend you have the talking stick. So you just run up to me and start close slashing with 5H or 2H, and then you just go from there. Hit the Dolphins, shimmies. You definitely want to know 2H into Dolphin. That one's really good to know. And 5H into Dolphin. You can do that a little faster by, since I'll tell you this right now.
Yeah.
While you're holding 2H, technically speaking, as soon as you do 2H, you can just immediately go up and do Dolphin. And while you're doing 5H, since you don't have a move that's like holding back H, you can do this while holding, like you can do 5H while holding backwards, so you can immediately get your Dolphin. So like pretend I'm blocking and just remember that information, so you it's easier for you to charge. Like while you're holding 5H, you can just hold back, or while you're holding that 2H, you can just hold up right after. And then immediately press, yep, there you go, see? And then you get an immediate overhead. And from there you can air dash, press any aerial you want. You can fake me out and just straight up go for a grab. While, if say, I'm blocking, you're blocking here. Oh. Just block, please. So say you're blocking here. And you start blocking my stuff, I can just grab you. and then I could just go into more stuff. And of course, if you're knocked down here, you can go into close slash just to add more pressure, and so your opponent needs to guess right again, or else they get hit again.
Yeah.
So yeah, this I can let you just lab out for a while, just seeing what you're comfortable with mixing up. Just remember all the tools. You have a lot of stuff to... In fact, you could juke me out with a grab, you can juke me out with 6k out of nowhere. You have a lot of stuff that you can do.
Yeah.
So get over here and do it, silly. Of course, you want to start off normally with 6 close slash, because that just leads into everything pretty much.